some Topps Heritage Miners, 2022 Topps Heritage Miners. The case was just delivered to my door within the last 30 minutes. So I've got my spotted cow, got some AEW wrestling on the TV, and we're gonna do some box breaking. So I'll probably just do the first box live, and then I may just go to Twitter with. I'll probably open half of the case tonight, and then I'll probably just go to Twitter and in the other boxes I rip open. So I'm gonna use my handy dandy box cutter from Car Dealer Pro. Get this opened up. Love this product. I've been buying cases of this since this was my very first product that I ripped a case back in 2015. So here we go. It doesn't even look like we can lift that up. There's some room at the top. Usually they're pretty stuffed full, but we've got Marcelo Meyer on the box. We've got a nice lime green box. Marcelo Meyer of the Boston Red Sox. So let's see. Also using a new tripod for the first time tonight, which I'm kind of digging. I can actually see this. I don't know if there's any chat. Do I have? If anybody's watching right now and you are on the chat, drop a line. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. This is weird. They usually if they're card, these are standard card size and they're not packed. Okay, we've got Blaine. Okay, so we've got the live chat working. So these were just sitting on the top as you saw me open that box. This is strange. Usually these are actually packed out. So this is strange. So Henry Davis, Errol Vera, the Inland Empire. What's up, Clark? Good evening to you and Jordan Lawler. Here's what the backs look like on these inserts. So this is today's release day for this product. And shout out to the GOAT of retailers, Blowout, for getting it on my doorstep on release day. Love Blowout. They've been the only ones that I've used that have get me product on actual release day. So Miguel Bliss, the Red Sox. Got Cooper Kinney, the Rays. This guy's now a Cub. So he's pictured here with the Durham Bulls, but he is now in the Cubs organization. At least he was in 2022. In fact, I snapped a picture of him. What's up, Dystemic? I snapped a picture of Esteban Quiroz the day his first day at spring training. Traded from the Rays. Hey, first pack, we get an auto. So I think there's 2 autos per box. So here's auto number 1, Jonathan Clace. So base auto, Jonathan Clace, Mariners. We've got Lonnie White Jr. Some good images on these cards. Well, until we get to Darryl Hernandez. Not the best of image. That Lonnie White in action shot was pretty cool. Christian Santana. What's up, Andrew? Paige and Deanie Bean in the house. So, Andrew, okay. Pop shot or pop quiz. Who's this? Who's this? Name this player. Can you name this player? I can't. It is Edis Leonard. So, here we go. Pack number 2. So we did get an auto in the first pack. So I think we've got a black parallel in this one. So here we've got prospect third baseman. This is pretty cool. Ellie De La Cruz right there smack dab in the middle. Brett Beatty and Jordan Walker, which I think they used that Jordan Walker photo in pro debut this year. We've got Austin Hendrick, Daytona Tortugas. We've got Trey Sweeney of the Yankees. Next card's going to be the black parallel. Or is it a black parallel? I think this is just the insert. Dan, what's happening? Oh, this is just an insert. This is just an insert, not a black parallel. Got me confused. We've got Boyhood Photos of the Stars. Very cool. Trey Sweeney, Yankees. We've got Nick Gonzalez. And we've got prospect shortstops. I like these. These are pretty cool. Volpe, Marte, and Luciano. And Jose Torres of the Reds. So Dan wants to see the auto. We did pull an auto in pack number 1. That just there was pack number 2. So this was the first auto. John, that 70s card show. Can we stop playing dress up and look at the real 73s? Not on this channel, John. You can't do this game for single A. You're ridiculous. I know. It's like, let's play this. It wouldn't even be fun with this product because like I follow minor league baseball like really closely, and I still wouldn't. It wouldn't even be fun. So we've got little Darren Baker. Hard to believe he's in has baseball cards. It would be funny if someone made a boyhood and girlhood couch people cards. Boyhood photos black and white from 5 years ago. Right, exactly. Boyhood photos of the stars from 2017. Here's another one. The Mayor's Cup. Joshua Baez. Looks like we've got another insert coming up. We've got Andy Pages of the Great Lakes Loons. Hey, that's a pretty cool. This is a cool insert. Hedbert Perez, he's a Brewers prospect. So I'm not sure what these inserts are called, but they're pretty cool. We've got prospect outfielders, Zach Veen, Robert Hassel, and Louis Matos. Here's Hedbert Perez, base card, I believe. Louis Matos. And Taj Bradley from the Biscuits. Name of my dog. Was a good dog today. She ate both her lunch and dinner. I guess that's what happened. She doesn't go on hunger strikes when she gets to go on a walk. It was almost 50 degrees today, so we went on a walk. Biscuit was happy, ate her lunch, ate her dinner. And here's Sal Frelick. Maximo Acosta. Got Brian Ramos. The Kannapolis Cannonballers. Alex Ramirez of the St. Lucie Mets. Low roller scratcher. What's happening? You see SCG offer $9 grading today with no minimum. I think it was, I saw something briefly. It's is it for anything or is it just for specific products or specific years? I didn't look at it, but I am doing a submission this weekend. So Jose Tena. I should be getting 6 cards back on Saturday, and then I'll be submitting. I might submit 10. We'll see. I've got a whole bunch that I want to sub. All pre-war cards. Oh, this one actually might be. Is this actually going to be a blue parallel, or is it one of those inserts that fools us? Jose Rodriguez, Birmingham Barons. That's a White Sox affiliate. This is the new 2022 Topps Heritage Minor League product. 2022 Bowman, aha. Hey, it is. I just actually listed an Alexander Ramirez, I believe it was Alex Ramirez, Chrome Red, numbered to 5 from Pro Debut. It's in my eBay store. These blues are numbered to 99, so we've got an Alex Ramirez and Jonathan Clace on the auto, Ramirez on the blue. Our hits so far. Mark Vientos. Ceddanne Rafaela, Red Sox. Here is the one of the top 3 prospects in all of baseball, depending on what list you look at. He's number 1 in baseball. Andrew is at the in-laws, and father-in-law wants to talk my ear off. I'd rather watch a minor league heritage rip. There you go. Dan says, how do they determine which players make it into the set? I have no idea. So here's Gunnar Henderson. He's likely the number 1 prospect in baseball now. Cheerios probably number 2 that we just saw. I was actually just in a chat earlier today, in a private chat, and that was brought up regarding Bowman. Like, how do they even make the checklist? Hey, my first Cub, James Triantos. Very cool. This will look really nice autographed. I love Heritage Minors getting autographed. These are in Heritage. Great cards to get autographed. James Triantos. And we were talking about that earlier today in the chat about it's kind of a crapshoot on how they make who gets in the checklist. And I obviously follow the Cubs very closely. Mark says, as a Mets fan, Vientos was overmatched in his call up. Yeah, I forgot he got called up this year. Oswald Peraza. But it is a crapshoot on who gets in Bowman, who gets in Topps Heritage Minors. And then it's not surprising, like a guy like Ed Howard. He was a first-round pick. He was a big name in that draft. Dystemic says, 1 month from today, I'll be chowing down on vetoes. You're going to beat me by a while. So I'm going to be at vetoes in, let's see, December, January, February, about 3.5 months for me. We've got James Wood, Fredericksburg Nationals. Cooter's in Virginia. What's happening, Cooter? Jose Salas, Jupiter Hammerheads, and Jeremy Vargas. I am bummed about my upcoming spring training trip in March to Arizona. I was looking at flights, and they've actually changed the schedules. There's direct flights out of Madison to Phoenix once a day, and it used to give me a full day on each end of the trip. So I would fly out at like 7 a.m. Central Time. I'd get to Arizona at like 9:30 a.m. So it gave me basically the whole day in Arizona on travel day. And then my flight home wasn't until like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. at night. So I could hang out at least into the early afternoon at the spring training complex. So they've actually reversed that for the March flight schedule, or at least I don't know when they changed it, but for my trip in March, it's going to be an evening flight. I think my flight will take off at like 5:30 p.m. Central, and then it's a 7 a.m. flight back home. So it basically takes away 2 days. So that sucks. Prospect pitchers, Harry Ford. I can walk and chew gum at the same time, but I can't tell a story and show baseball cards at the same time. This is pretty cool. This must be an insert. Henry Davis. Let's see. Baseball stars. That's pretty cool. These are pretty cool. It's Blackout Friday, and I'm on the floor opening baseball cards and drinking a beer and watching wrestling. This is like my dream as a 12-year-old, except instead of Spotted Cow, it would have been Mountain Dew. Sitting on the floor, opening a box of baseball cards, watching wrestling. 12-year-old me is extremely jealous of what I have done with my life. Jordan Groshans, Buffalo Bisons. Averson Artiega of the Giants, Cooter's Giants, who's hanging out in Virginia. Hope y'all have a wonderful holiday tomorrow, Thanksgiving. I will be live tomorrow morning for Hobby Evolution, probably 7 a.m. Central. My plan is to do a regular day tomorrow. My mom's coming up for Thanksgiving, and then we're going to have dinner at my mother-in-law's tomorrow night, so my mom will be up tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going to work basically a half day tomorrow, I guess. Oscar Colas insert. These are pretty cool. I like these. Another insert. Andrew Jones. Check this out. This is pretty cool. A throwback. Andrew Jones, who's still on the Hall of Fame ballot. Diego Cartaya. Rancho Cucamonga. Adele Amador, Fresno Grizzlies. We've got Angel Martinez of the Hillcats. Dalen Lyle. So I'm going to... My Black Friday sale still going on in my eBay store through Friday night, about midnight Friday night. 50% off when you buy 10 or more cards. Got Tyler Whitaker. Made a ton of sales in the last 24 hours with this Black Friday sale. So thank you to everyone who has participated and purchased. We've got Winston-Salem Rayados. So this must be their like Heritage Night or something. Uelki Cespedes. Federico Polanco. So I've only pulled 2 Cubs so far. I think if there's a pretty decent Cubs checklist. I think there's like 9 or 10. Matt McLean of the Dayton Dragons. So we've pulled 1 of the 2 autos. We've pulled a color. And I've pulled 2 Cubs. And I can't tell, this is probably an insert coming up. It looks black, but it's an insert probably. Reed Trimble. Got Riley Green. Toledo Mud Hens, one of the classics. Another White Sox, Winston-Salem Rayados. Lennon Sosa, who got the call. Luis Rodriguez, another insert card. I think I like these better. I think I like these inserts the best out of all of them. Cooter's having some great Philly cheesesteak pizza. Your stream is saving me from having to watch Twilight with my daughters. That is awesome. That is awesome. I am a big fan of Philly cheesesteak pizza, but as you know, I like pizza with any type of topping. It doesn't matter what's on it. I even like pineapple pizza. Wes Cath. Mark's got Ken Burns in the background. We've got Mason Wynn of the Cardinals. He's been climbing the prospect charts. Jackson Jobe. Hey, here we go. Third Cubby, South Bend Cubs, Owen Casey. All right. He came over in the Yu Darvish trade from the Padres. Dan, what is up? Hey, back-to-back Cubs, Kevin Alcantara. Speaking of trades, Casey, Padres in the Darvish trade. Alcantara came to the Cubs from the Yankees in the Anthony Rizzo trade. Oh, in the Cub pile. We've got strikeout leaders from AAA. Korea was a clue in Jeopardy tonight, by the way. And I knew it because of baseball. I think it was, is it Latte? Lot? Chiba Lot or Lot? But it was Lot, L-O-T-T-E. And it's like, it's a what peninsula? And I'm like, oh, that's Chiba Lot, the baseball team. That's Korea. Thank you, baseball. Sounded smart on, yes, the Chiba Lot Marines. I sounded smart answering that on Jeopardy. Estevan Machado. Oh, it is? Chiba Lot's Japan? Huh. Well, the answer was Korea, and it was correct. Let's see. Dystemic has a Cath auto of 10. Lotte. Somebody wanted to know about Jose Abreu. Sounds like the Cubs are... I haven't read many rumors lately, but I know the Cubs were... Here's our second auto. Cubs were in contention with getting Jose Abreu. Jordan Vyers of the Phillies. So our second auto... Jordan Vyers, Phillies. Greg Jones. Check out that jersey. Lotte is a Japanese-Korean conglomerate. Aha, okay. There's a Lotte baseball team in Korea. Ah, okay. Yeah, Lotte was the was like the clue. And when it said peninsula, I knew Matt, what's happening? Royals 417 just arrived at the in-laws. Brought my 2 boxes to rip this weekend. Zach and Porter says Abreu will go to the Padres. Bo, how much money will you make on these cards before taxes? My leg's falling asleep. Ugh. By the way, I sold a soccer card today. Hao Yu Lee. I bet he's from Korea. Oh, he's Taiwanese. New Taipei, Taiwan. Jaden says, any thoughts on the Topps Chrome Judge Gold buyback program? Yes, I have thoughts. I love it. Why? Because I was cleaning up my... In fact, if you look... I'll move my camera. So this box here... 2 of the rows in that box were in piles over here, kind of like those, on my coffee table. And I started sorting them because it looked like a giant mess. Zach and Porter watching 8 Men Out, very cool. So as I was going through cards in the pile, I was just kind of pulling some cards aside. And there was an Aaron Judge Topps Chrome. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if this is 2022. It sure was. So I listed it on eBay for $15. Yes, I know you can get $20 in store credit from a card shop, but I'd rather have $15 in, well, minus fees on eBay. And it sold in like 5 minutes. So I was happy. Colton Cowser, Boyhood Photos of the Stars. I think it's really cool. I'm curious. I'll talk more about it tomorrow morning on Hobby Evolution. But I think it's interesting, and my first thought was why? Like, what's the end game here? But I've come to some conclusions on why I think they're doing it, and I'd like to get your opinions on it. So we'll talk about it tomorrow on Hobby Evolution. Mark's going to rip a box of 93 Dominican Winter League cards. Very nice. Do you know if a card goes through the eBay authentication program and is shipped to the buyer from eBay, can the buyer still return the card? It makes it more difficult. It just kind of depends. I think it's not like a hard and fast rule. There's certain scenarios that that can arise, but it basically it prevents shenanigans. So say you sell. I can't remember who asked the question. Was it Dan? Say Dan sold his Tom Brady rookie card for $800, and it goes to the authentication program, and the buyer can't claim it's not as described because that's what the authentication program does. Like they look at it and they're like, "Yep, his listing it matches up." So eBay will not side with the buyer if they opened a case saying, "Hey, it's item as not described." So, but every situation is going to be different. Pedro Pineda, Corbin Carroll, Elijah Tatis. So, and that's why I like that program. Ed says, I'm currently halfway through a case. Now that I have the Fujitsu combined with CDP, damn it, I lost the chat. It goes so fast, so that's why I forget who asked questions. Oh, there it is. I can bring it back up. I'm currently halfway through a case. Now that I have the Fujitsu combined with Card Dealer Pro, I'm scaling up rapidly. That's awesome. 3,200 listings. Love it. Absolutely love it. It is. It's. I use the words game changer often, probably too much. But Dan says, I'm just trying to figure out if I could spend that money I made selling the graded Brady rookie. There you go. That's a good problem to have. Jordan Lawler. Hey, another Cub. This is what? Cub number 5. Yohendrick Panango. I guess I will probably find out once I get through the last 3 packs here how many Cubs cards, because basically you get a whole set from a box. I was able to get into a Cubs break on Bowman Chrome. It's so hard. I love my guys at Real Breaks, but damn, there's so much competition. But I was able to get into one hobby case. Pick your team Cubs. Bryce Turang. Oh, shoot, which I need to pay for that. Ellie De La Cruz, an insert. We've got Montero homers. This is Ellie Harris Montero. Ian Lewis, Tristan Cassis, and Curtis Mead. Okay, down to the last 2 packs. We have pulled both autos, only one color. Ed, what color ratio? How many color parallels have you been getting per box? I'm guessing it's like 1 or 2. Cooter wants to know any new Ethan Roberts pickups. No, I bought a couple Ginters that I needed off Sport Lots the other night, but I haven't. I did receive in the mail today from one of my breaks, like a one jumbo case break, but it's like 6 base cards. So I think I'm up to like 361 Ethan Roberts cards. But nothing new. No new unique cards. He is in Ginter X. He is in the Ginter X checklist, which I think is just a base and a mini in that. Here's Peraza. 1 color per box. Okay, so it looks like I've no surprises in here then. So 2 autos and a color in this box. So this was kind of a disappointing box, but here's the thing about Heritage Miners. Like the base cards move really well. Bryce Turang and Brandon Boisier. So just to recap the autos, Jordan Vyers of the Phillies and Jonathan Clace of the Mariners, and my color, Alex Ramirez of the Mets, numbered out at 99. So, hey, thanks for tuning in. I've got 11 more boxes to open. I'll probably open 5 tonight. I'm not going to do any more live breaks just because I kind of like the freedom to just open and drink beers and watch wrestling. So 2022 Heritage Minor League. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Central, we will go live with Hobby Evolution, 7 a.m. Central tomorrow morning. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting, and we'll talk to you in the morning.